Hello, this is Gorilla. Welcome back to my channels. I made this video to let everyone around the world know more about the Momotaro family. If you like this video, please subscribe to this channel and click the like button. If you don't understand English, please use the automatic translation function. If you click on the subtitle function, you will find an automatic translation function. You will find your native language in it. Now, today's story about the encounter between Momotaro and Genki. Some of our viewers may know to some extent how they met and became a couple. I will introduce the part of the story you don't know about Momotaro and Genki up to their meeting. I will omit some of the details, years, and other information in this article because some of the information is vague. Please understand. Since Genki is older than Momotaro, so I will start with Genki's story. Okay, let's get started. Genki is older than Momotaro, so I will start with Genki's story, okay? Genki was born on June 24th, 1986 at the Kyoto Zoo. Genki's father is Mag, her mother is Hiromi. Genki grew up with her parents as a naughty girl. When she became old enough, Genki was moved to the Ueno Zoo for breeding. At that time, many gorillas from all over Japan were gathered at Ueno Zoo for breeding. The reason was that until then, gorillas had been kept only in pairs, and in many cases, breeding did not go well. Since gorillas are troop animals, it was thought necessary to have a troop with several female gorillas amongst one male gorillas. When Genki was moved to the Ueno Zoo, there were other female gorillas. Biju is a male gorilla that Genki met at the Ueno Zoo. Biju is a male gorilla who later became Momotaro's father. Biju was very popular among the female gorillas. Genki also got along very well with Biju. Genki also had a good relationship with other female gorillas. Genki was a very caring female gorilla who could maintain a good distance from other individuals and did not fight needlessly. Genki fell in love with Biju as well as the other female gorillas. Unfortunately, she and Biju were unable to have children. After a while, a young female gorilla entered this troop. That is Momoko, Momotaro's mother. Here a problem arises. The relationship between the female gorillas in this troop began to break down with the arrival of Momoko, a young female gorilla. Momoko and the other female gorillas, including Genki, did not get along well. Gradually, Momoko and one of the female gorillas began to fight with each other. As I mentioned earlier, Genki does not want to fight. While Momoko and one other female gorilla fought, Genki kept her distance from Momoko. Gradually, Genki became isolated from the other female gorillas. Around this time, Genki began to self-harm. She began biting her fingers and toes and began to lose the part of them. Biju's male gorillas were still young and may not have been able to lead the female gorillas in the fight. Biju gradually became ill, perhaps from stress. Eventually, Biju choked to death on his food, but since there are several possible causes, so I will not attempt to give a definitive answer here. Please understand. When Biju died, Genki was so terribly sad that she didn't easily leave his side. Genki was also under a lot of stress and had lost a lot of weight as well as self-harm. Soon after Biju's death, Genki was returned to the Kyoto Zoo. After Biju passed away, it was discovered that Momoko's mother, was pregnant. Momotaro was then born as Momoko's first child. One thing I would like to mention is that Momoko was also brought to the Ueno Zoo out of the blue, so Momoko might have felt stressed. It is wrong to make Momoko a bad gorilla. Okay? It is also wrong to blame Biju for not being able to lead his troop. As I explained earlier, Biju, like Momotaro, was chosen to lead his troop at a young age. Now let's move on to Momotaro's story. Momoko, who was pregnant with Biju's child, gave birth to Momotaro on July 3rd, 2000 at Ueno Zoo. Momoko and Momotaro were separated from other gorillas. A few years later, Momoko and Momotaro returned to the Chiba Zoo, where they belonged. Gintaro also belongs to the Chiba Zoo. Gintaro was born and raised in Kyoto Zoo, but belongs to the Chiba Zoo. Momoko has since been blessed with many children, right? In other words, the Chiba Zoo has many gorillas on loan to zoos all over Japan. The future of gorillas in Japan will be greatly influenced by the decisions of the Chiba Zoo. While Momotaro spent time with his mother Momoko at the Chiba Zoo, he had met other gorillas through the fence. He has never lived directly with other gorillas. These on orangutan house next to the gorilla house at the Chiba Zoo, and Momotaro used to watch the orangutan through a gap in the wall of the gorilla house. Momoko and Momotaro returned to the Ueno Zoo again after spending time at the Chiba Zoo. Momoko started to live with another male gorilla, so Momotaro was left alone from this time on. Momotaro usually does not drum at all, but when he was at the Chiba Zoo or at the Ueno Zoo, he was drumming. We don't know exactly why Momotaro is not drumming now. Even the zookeepers at the Kyoto Zoo can only see Momotaro drumming about 10 times a year. It is rare to see Momotaro drumming in front of visitors to the zoo. I have only seen Momotaro drumming once, but he was only lightly tapping his chest, not making any sound. Now Momotaro was living by himself away from his mother Momoko, and finally the day of his meeting with Genki is approaching. After Genki returned to the Kyoto Zoo, her self-harm behavior still continues, so the zookeepers at the time decided to take Genki to see her mother Hiromi. Normally it is possible for a female gorilla to live with her mother again once she has been separated from her. Since Genki was in poor health, her zookeepers hope that living with his mother Hiromi might help her regain her health. Like Genki, Hiromi seemed to have been very maternal female gorillas. When she was reunited with Genki, Hiromi accepted hers. This gradually improves Genki's health and she gradually stopped self-harming, which health continues even after her return to the Kyoto Zoo. She had lost a lot of weight when she was at Ueno Zoo, but she was able to recover to a healthy weight. With her physical condition restored, Genki was able to spend her time alone. This was the beginning of a trend that finally led to the arrival of Momotaro from the Ueno Zoo. Before Momotaro came to the Kyoto Zoo, Genki had actually been shown image of Momotaro. To Genki, the image on the screen would have been a male gorilla that looked exactly like Biju. In fact, Biju and Momotaro have very similar faces. The first when Momotaro and Genki first met, Genki may have already fallen in love with Momotaro. In fact, Genki was actively appealing her existence to Momotaro. Momotaro was the first gorilla other than his mother Momoko to live with Genki. The chemistry between the two was so good that they quickly became partners. Momotaro's age at that time was about the same as Gintaro's age today. He already had a silverback. It is said that Momotaro instinctively became an adult male, perhaps because he had never been in contact with other male gorillas. It is said that the amount of male hormones and other factors change rapidly depending on the environment. This is the story of how Momotaro and Genki met. Momotaro had no father before he was born. Genki had a broken heart and also became mentally or physically ill due to trouble in the gorilla society. But now it is because of those painful paths that these two gorillas were able to meet each other. This story includes some of my opinions and speculation. Please understand. Thank you for watching. Subscribe to my channel. See you in the next video. See you. Bye for now.